A century ago, America's lost generation was born. A generation that was known for being disillusioned as their morals, values, and ambitions were eroded by an increasingly impersonal and mechanized world. Today, Generation Z, born between the years of 1997 and 2015, my friends and peers, are looking at a similar erosion of ideals, values, hopes, and dreams. I myself am a recently graduated high school senior, and like many of my peers, I've had to seriously reflect on what to do with my life. While I was doing this, I realized that my peers and I must face, for the first time in American history, worse long-term prospects than our parents. For me, this phenomenon became evident when I saw a lot of people applying to top business schools, such as NYU Stern, as well as UC Berkeley's Haas School of Business, but the majority are applying these schools to go into some business application of something like computer science. This is counterintuitive because they should be studying business. But because I was interested in applying to these schools, I tried to get to the bottom of this and found rather shocking statistics such as how there are only 400 New York Stock Exchange traders today when there were once 5,500, and Goldman Sachs sacked about 600 New York Stock Exchange traders for just 2 and automating the rest. With my interest and passion in business and economics, I continued to do research. And I found a White House report, a shocking report, that projected that 83% of jobs, especially those making less than $20 per hour, can be replaced within the next 10 to 15 years. But it's not just those making less than $20 an hour. A Deloitte report found that nearly 40% of jobs in the legal sector can be automated in the next 10 years, and medical doctors are quickly being outperformed, especially in fields such as radiology, by automated computer systems. Other consultancy reports even believe that actuarial sciences, accounting, and similar fields could just disappear within that time frame. Even with the new jobs created, it seems that there will be a net loss. The common answer seems to be study computer science, or do scientific research, or become an engineer. But as Andrew Yang said, right now, some of the smartest people in the country are trying to figure out how to replace you with an overseas worker, a cheaper version of you, or increasingly, a widget, software program, or robot. Efficiency doesn't love normal people. Over 25,000 American jobs are replaced each year with H-1B visas or remote workers. That adds up to 1.5 million and growing. Heavy industry in engineering and design has already left the country, and what's left is a barely growing industry. Foreign contract companies for R&D and manufacturing for biotech companies are actually growing faster than the pharma companies themselves. Dr. Ron Hyra, a professor of public policy at Howard University, stated that this is a silent destruction of the really important, innovative, high-wage jobs and industries, and really the knowledge-based economy that we're supposed to be moving into. With the recent revolutions in artificial intelligence technology and big data analytics, companies believe that GPT-3, Google AI, IBM Watson, and Microsoft Azure are on track to be the next generation of scientists, doctors, writers, and designers. Not my peers, not Generation Z. So what are we, the next generation, supposed to do for the next 40 years when the labor demand for the industry that we're passionate about will likely be gone in 20? It seems that the invisible hand of the market will always favor the more efficient, cheaper option. And from my perspective, it looks like it's not us. I hope this talk was more of an awareness message, if anything, something that will help my peers and the rest of Generation Z to consider their livelihoods, their passions, and their prospects for the future. I hope that for others, it was a window into the view that my generation holds for the future and what our future prospects are. I hope that we aren't the next lost generation, and so I hope that we consider our futures carefully, individually and as a society, to find our way to a better future. Thank you.